for the next entry. That's why my name is in the Hall of Fame. That's the difference between your ability, your commitment, knowledge. Whatever part of life that you choose, put your 100% and just leave it to him. He will find a path for you best. With that, I have two choices based upon what you are interested. I would like to continue for the next 30 minutes or 45 minutes based on what you wanted to learn from me. Technology, I can go into it. I'm a part of responsible AI. I'll cover a few topics around what and how you should use responsible AI. Or otherwise, if you want to know how do I build my position from where you are today, I can give you tips around it, what need to be done. So choice is yours. Let me know what you want. Technology, raise your hands. Okay. Career, raise your hands. Okay. Good. Hope you have seen too many hands raised for the career. Let me not jump onto the technology. I have a slide that I've shared. I will ask ma'am to share it across. I'll just give you a gist of it, what I wanted to cover on the technology. It is primarily on the aspect of responsible AI. How many of you have already been cheated by AI? How many of you have already been cheated by AI? Artificial intelligence has cheated you already. Some more video from somebody coming to you. Yes, yes. So that's what I was about to talk about, responsible AI. I will leave that aside. There is a slide which talks about when you use AI, what you should be responsible for when you create any component or any output from AI, how you should be responsible for and all this. So the slide has a basic information, and most of this, if you want to know coding, there are already enough information available in the marketplace. You refer to it and be cognizant of the fact that we have responsibility in using AI in a responsible way. And if somebody is getting cheated, and it is our responsibility to educate us. And RBI is doing a great job by putting a lot of advertisements, this happens, that happens, but still, is the highest number of morphing or cheating that happens in India, AI being the culprit for it. Okay, so that's, I would like to leave that topic aside so that you will understand. Let me jump back onto this. How many of you are in third year engineering? Most equal competition. What's your plan after the semester exam where you get 2 months of break? Vacation? Enjoy holiday break? Okay. And this is where I want you all to make sure your time is being used effectively. Today we have 230 odd papers getting published or paper getting presented. Look at it. Understand. Innovation is everywhere. How many of you watch Shark Tank? How many of you know what is Shark Tank? Okay. Again, I would like to reiterate out here, it doesn't matter whether you are rural background or urban background. There are a lot of programs which are education enabled, entrepreneur enabled. Future of job market is not going to be like what it was in the past. Let me repeat that. Future of job market is not going to be like what it is today or what was in the past. I still remember 2008-9, we used to go to campus like this. We used to do a campus recruitment. We used to hire around 700, 800, 600. भर के बस पे लेके जाते थे. भर के बस पे लेके जाते थे. Then we take them to our campus. We train them. We deploy them. That was a need of the hour. We lowered our rate of recruitment from engineering to BSc graduate, BCA graduate, so that we can train them on basic things that one has to do rather than investing an engineer on it. That also has changed now. How many of you heard about BPO, call center, BPO? BPO jobs, call center jobs. All of us are going to get automated. Now, there is a threat. I am not here to tell you, oh, there is a threat, you do engineering, you may not get anything. No. Be aware of and where you need to focus. That's one of the reasons I talked about Shark Tank. A lot of innovation gets done from a rural field. There was one guy who solved a problem for his father, who is a farmer, for putting pesticides onto his paddy land. His name is Jugadu Kamlesh. He don't know English, he don't know much of Hindi as well. He's a Marathi guy. And today his business is worth 500 crores. Today his business is worth 500 crores. What did he do? What did he do? He solved the problem what his father was going through in the process of putting pesticides into the farming land because of all these pesticide requirements and all those. He used to spray it across, and that used to get into his body or his nose, into his body, and it has impact on his health. His father health was getting deteriorated. What he did, he has seen the sprinklers that puts water across. He just reversed the technology, saying to the guy, put a pesticide, let the sprinkler sprinkle it at a little distance rather than my father going and sprinkling this pesticide into the farming land. So that took to the next level, and he did bicycle, he fixed big bike and fitted multiple sprinklers. Instead of walking entire paddy land, he can walk at one row so that it is distributed, sprayed across all places. And he got connected with few of his friends who had little idea about how drone works. He designed, why don't I make it as a drone so that drone will spray across. And that's when he came and presented it to Shark Tank. And Aman and other guy, both of them are invested within, and it is a marketplace right now, and the company is worth of 500. And this is where the innovation comes. It need not be in these four walls. And you are from rural background, you have a lot of problems that you observe there, identify it. It's called social entrepreneurship. Solving some social problem that you have noticed, there is a reason behind it, leverage technology. Refer to the papers today, you may get a spark saying that okay, this is something that can be done in order to solve that particular problem, and that's when you become entrepreneurs. Why I'm saying this is very important aspect, because the days are gone where companies like TCS or Infosys or Accenture or Wipro coming to the campus, doing a big bunch of hiring and taking students from colleges to the campus. The low-end work, what the developer used to do, which is like a routine related work, especially on the tech support and application support and data and call support, all those jobs are getting automated. Companies are looking at how can we optimize our resources in order to leverage. It doesn't mean that they don't recruit anybody. They will still recruit, but they recruit talented. The talent comes as a key parameter for recruitment rather than your degree or academics or anything. And that is where the question that I asked a little while back, what do you do on summer vacation of 2 months before your next academic starts? Think about it today. What project that I wanted to do? What pilot thing that I wanted to do? In your own capacity. Start thinking about it, do it so that it will help you to enhance your skills. Book knowledge can take you a certain level, and I am always to it because without a book knowledge you can't get entry into any of the organizations. If you're flunked in your exams, nobody will touch you. But if you successfully completed your exam but you do not have any skill that is relevant in the marketplace today, then you are sort of uneducated, I would say, from an industry standpoint. And that is where I would like to leave a thought with you to see today, think about what the 2 months that I get during my summer vacation and how I wanted to use it. Anything, small project, you are anyone, a couple of students together can do it. so that you collectively learn something new. Learn about the papers that are getting published today. Understand from it what else I can do along with it. Innovation is a gradual progress. Nobody is trying to bring some new things all together. Okay? It is a gradual incremental innovation that we talk about. Small changes on what you do today to the next level. Okay, so this is one aspect that I want all of you to start looking at. That's one very important because that comes handy during your campus entry. I still go to campuses, we do interviews. The point that's why I asked you how many of you are in 30. Because we ask the students, tell me, explain about your third year project. I'll give you a classic example which will touch your heart, touch you. Many of them say, yes, I did this project. We go a little deep. Okay? Explain me what part of this project that you have done. No idea. What we four of us have done, sir, together. Yes, I understand. Four of us, not only one person can do it. Four of them are done together. But of which component you have done, or which part of the module that you have worked on? No idea. The reason is not done. Okay? I'll tell you this. I want you to, it may look a little harsh on some people, but I want you to listen to it carefully because of the story that I told in the beginning. I want you to listen to this carefully because of the story that I have told you in the beginning. The projects are brought from somebody. There are companies, there are institutes, there are training centers who provide you a project. In order to do and tick in the box that summer project I have done, so students have gone ahead and brought that project having no understanding of what this project does. Just know the description of it, okay, what it does, how it works, no idea. And that is what something that I wanted to tell you. I want each one of you to understand. If you have done a project, understand it and do it. Even if half done, this is perfectly okay. I've done halfway through, I did not get a result, but I have gone still this far. But I have gone. Rather than I have run a project which has a fabulous output that is coming out, but I got it from XYZ, who was sold it. Please don't do it. Because money can't get you everything. You go and pay, he will give you a project because he get a money. But what you get, that's where I talked about skill. That's where I want you to start thinking today on your summer vacation. What project you do and what role you play in that. Okay, hope this helps. This is primarily a message for third year engineering student. You are getting into a fourth year. You are completing your sixth semester and ending your seventh semester. Okay, make use of this time effectively to learn something. Even halfway through, you have not done full page. You have done half of it, or you have not done the full mechanical part, whatever you are doing, or electronics part, whatever you are doing. But do it yourself. Okay, that's where the skill lies. For those who are in the second year, I think the majority is second year out here, correct? Very good. You have entered the industry engineering at a right time because you have 2 more years before you get out of the engineering. It's a time to decide what you want to do after engineering. Let's say job market is going to be the same. You are all CS background, correct? Or is there any other engineering background students out here? Computer science, AI, ML, instrumentation. That's all correct. Any mechanical out here? Okay. 1. Okay. Anybody civil? Okay. So why I ask this question is, you have to start interacting with other branches. Computer science, instrumentation, electronics are the branches which, if you simply depend upon I will do the programming, I will be able to solve industry problems. No. There is something called mechatronics. Is that branch out here? Mechatronics in this college? Mechanical plus electronics, mechatronics. And that's going to be the future marketplace where mechanical engineer using electronics solve the mechanical problems. How many have heard about robotics? Artificial intelligence and robotics. And that's going to be the boom. And as Baba sir said in the morning, Government of India is investing huge amount of money on this. Okay? And they are doing it at early age as well, not at your age. How many of you heard about NEP, New Education Policy? NEP 2020. When you browse through, try capture these words, keywords, try learning about it. NEP, New Education Policy of the Government of India, talks about how do we develop a skill at an early age. You are at an age where you are neither there nor here. So that's why I'm repeating that to you. 5 years down the line or 2 years down the line when you get graduated, maybe a 10th standard student with NEP might have gained equal skill or a better skill than what you have today. Okay? Hence, it is important for you to focus on skills. Now, let me touch upon. So, I have touched 2 things right now. Using your time effectively, that is your vacation, summer vacation, whatever that is, and doing the right project to enable skill. The third point, which we observe in many places, how many of you feel that my English is not good? Raise your hand. You can be very, very friendly with me. How many of you feel my English is not good? Raise your hand. Because my English was not like this. And I'm not talking English which is like Oxford or anything. Okay? And why I'm saying this? This ma'am said that people are from rural background. I studied till my 10th in the vernacular medium, that's Kannada medium. Okay? I did my engineering till then I didn't know alphabet of Hindi. I had to jump into Mumbai immediately after my engineering. I don't know much about English because in the college you know very well. We speak vernacular language as much as possible. Maybe if you get North Indian friends, you will have few words of Hindi that do not have fluent Hindi. Correct? This is the problem most of us face from a rural place. I know the solution, but I don't know how to tell. How many of you face that? When somebody asks, there is a viva that gets in the exam. I know how it is, but I can't find the words to articulate it and tell them. I'm much brighter than most of metro cities, but my failure is that I don't know which word to put in across. How do I convey this across? If I start using my vernacular language, they don't understand, they don't entertain. So what do I do? This is a problem people from rural village face and get a lot of pushback. It's a self-confidence, I would call it. I have a solution for this. How many of you want to learn the solution for this? Starting today, you have an exercise. Starting today, you have an exercise to improve your ability to communicate, even if it is anything that you have in mind. You can express very well in your vernacular language, but when it comes to English, it becomes difficult. Okay? So I have a suggestion for it. I have a solution for this to you. The solution is very simple. Morning, as soon as you get up, make sure open dictionary. Just 3 words a day, not more. Just 3 words a day. You start writing that word and understand what this word is. Okay? Just 3 words a day. You are in second year right now. By the time you 4th year, if I happen to come to your university for the campus recruitment, your English will be much fluent than what you are today. I'm not saying, okay, your English is not good. Okay? You need enough words and its meaning to bring which word to what place in order to articulate and make a sentence. Once you start doing these 3 words a day, every day morning, in 6 weeks, you will change your position completely because you would have captured 20 to 30 words extra in your word bank. Then start standing in front of a mirror. Talk about one particular topic, whichever may be interested in your own English. It is okay. Tota mota English is okay. It doesn't matter. Now you have a beautiful gadget in front of you, mobile. You record it and listen to yourself. Then you know, okay, where I can change, how I can improve. And this is called self-learning and self-improvement. If you do these three exercises, 3 words a day for 6 weeks and then continue thereafter, speak about any topic in front of a mirror, maybe record it and listen to it. And within a year, I can tell you, your confidence level of communicating with English is going to be super. And you will not be worried about it. Okay? I'll tell you one more thing. Okay? Many people, and even I have interacted with very rural students as well. Their worry is, okay, I'm not grammatically correct. How many of you feel grammatically the words and is, what, that, and all need to be put in a proper way? It's not necessarily in an interaction. If it is writing, written, it requires, and there are tools that are available already right now. But in your normal communication, you should be able to express what you have in mind with the right words. And there is a voice modulation, we call it as, which helps you to tune it in a better way. So there are YouTube videos which teaches you all these things. Okay? But who has to do? It is I. Each of us has to do every day in order to improve. And why we need to do it? Unfortunately, we have not been having a Montessori in English or LKG in English and all those. It's not our parents' fault. Okay? I have seen some students start blaming their parents. Please don't do that. Because with their difficulties, whatever they are giving you today is a beautiful thing. Start your day with that gratitude. Because of their contribution, you are here what you are today. And that will help you to elevate. Don't blame your parents that they are not provided right food for you or anything. It is you need to put that extra effort. Again, I would like to draw your attention to the importance of conveying the message across. Okay? So with these 3 inputs, I would like you to think about, okay, how should my next 6 months or 1 year goal should be. People who are going into 7th semester next year, you should be having a very clear goal in next 1 year. And goal setting is not only at the beginning of academic or beginning of the calendar year, it is every day. Set it up and proceed with a set of activities that can take you where you want to go. You are all engineers and you have a lot of responsibilities. In order not to just learn, okay, and also impact. Start your own initial activities. If you have a village, if you are coming from a village, if there is a school nearby, and start contributing there. Maybe once on a Saturday, once a month or so, go and talk to those students. Okay? They may be from similar background of yours. And tomorrow they get inspired. Okay? Learn it, impact it. And together we can change the world for us. Don't be at that image saying, oh, I am from a rural background. Don't carry that baggage behind you. Okay? I can conquer anything in front of me with my confidence. That's what I want all of you to take out from today. Because I can talk about technology, I can talk about any of this, but unless this groundwork gets done now, you will not be able to fly. It is like seeing somebody flying, oh, it flies there. Unless we get in there now, we will not know. And this exercise is something that I always talk about, reminding you swimming. Whatever you have learned just half an hour back, put that in the picture of a swimming. You learned from me. It's like, swimming does require water. Okay? You need to dive in the water and you have to move your legs and so on. But theoretically, I know swimming. But when you dip into yourself into water, you will know the reality. Hence, practice, practice, practice. That's the only way that can uplift you from the low self-esteem I call it as. Oh, I am from that background, I may not be able to do it. A chai wala can become a PM of our country and can speak in front of CEOs and CIOs. Have you heard about 8-minute talk that Modi delivered on AI? If you haven't, just watch that. He spoke about what AI is all about in front of CEOs and CIOs and CTOs of various big corporations with complete fluency, complete understanding of the knowledge. If that is possible for one person like that, what we have to achieve is nothing. So very small thing, just get out of that mindset. I'm from a rural background. Put yourself into task, start working on it. And with that, I would leave the floor open to answer your questions if you have any. Because it is hard to change, but there is nothing other than an option in front of us to change ourselves for a better of our lives. Okay? Yes, any questions from anybody? No questions? I learned this from Narayan Murthy. After your presentation, if there is no question, there are only two things. Yeah? One, you understood everything that I said. That is literally not possible. Okay? And the other is, you have not understood anything that I have said. I don't think that is also. Okay? And we have a human tendency now. Unless somebody asks the first question, the rest of the question will not come. So, why don't you to be the first ask question? Set that as a goal for yourself. Yes. You have a question? No. This is where we lack. DePaul International School. How many of you heard about DePaul International School? Yeah? An audience of same size. I spoke for half an hour. I asked 3 questions. There were 20 hands that raised. Okay? There were 20 hands that were raised. Because they were confident in asking questions. They don't even mind. Okay? We hesitate. Why? Because if I ask this question, will I do as school? Will people laugh at us or laugh at me? And once somebody asks, then I'm okay. Okay, he has asked a question, and he asked my question. And this is what something, a habit that we need to change. While you think about a question, I would like to leave you with one important exercise for all of you. There's a beautiful book called Atomic Habits. You can note it down. It is called Atomic Habits from James Clear. Atomic Habits from James Clear. Just read that book. It will change you from where you are today to the next level for sure. I'm not here to sell his book, but he has very good tips that he has left for you to improve yourself. Atomic Habits from James Clear. If any of you read it already, how many of you have a habit of reading? That's something that I would request all of you to read that. One book at least a year. Okay? One book a month is best. One book at least a year. The self-help book which will help you to improve yourself. Atomic Habit to start with. Okay? Good. Hope the half an hour. My session was useful, or 45 minutes of my session was useful for you to find yourself where you are, elevate yourself from where you are today to the next level. I know it is a technical conference, futuristic technology, how it helps and all this, but unless we are ready, it is like I learned swimming theoretically, but I want you to jump into the water and learn swimming. That's why I took this topic when man said that they are from rural background, I said that much more or much backward. Even today, my area where I stay, my area, don't have buses coming in, no roads. Around half a kilometer you need to walk down, or maybe small gully road where I can only go, car cannot go to the house. That's where I am from. Okay? And and I go regularly there as well. There's a limit that I can do something which we will do, and we are working on it. But I just wanted you to know that it is not a showstopper for you to grow. Hope that helps. Are you seeing energy being really down the road? Are you scared? Did I scare you? Okay. If I have not scared you, hope you have got an input to do any specific question that you want. How do I do? What do I do? Or I don't know. I'm seeing a dark in front of me that I'm doing this, but I'm not interested. So you can offer any questions. Okay? Well, I don't know how many of you have come to do engineering with really wanting to be an engineer. Yeah? Oh, no. Everybody is going to engineer. I will also do engineering. Just take a path. You have a question. Excellent. Let's give her a round of applause.
Good morning, sir. How do you handle failures and setbacks in your projects?
Hello. Yeah. How do I handle failure
And setbacks in your projects?
Excellent. Okay. How many of you have seen the failure? Yeah? Be happy. Be happy. If you have failed, you are really happy. You should be happy. Why not? Einstein took how many iterations to find an answer? Okay? It is 1,000 times that he failed and 1,001 times that he was able to invent a lot. Okay? Failures are stepping stones of success. Thank you for raising the very important questions because I would like to let you all know I want to be an engineer. No, I want to be a doctor. That was my dream. Okay, but why did I become an engineer? Again, during my time, the certificates were not given on time. I couldn't get into PCME because 10th results were a little late and all those. That's the history behind. But did my dream stop there? No. Today you see Dr. Suresh Adigar. And again, I'm telling you, doctor in the sense I have not done a doctorate in technology side of it. I have done a doctorate in human resilience. And that's why I speak about what you have to build your ability to be resilient. That's why I said, so very good questions. Resilience comes in across when you are able to stand up on your failure and build it again. Okay, so that's a beautiful question and that's a right way to think. Don't think failure as it's a failure and 10 other people talk. No, I have learned something from it. I'll also give you one more analogy on it. You failed because you tried doing something. If you have been another 99% of people who don't do anything, they will never fail. Look at that way to encourage and enrich your ability to do more. Thank you. Yes. Yes, any more questions there? I always look at last benches, okay? I don't look at the front benches. I'm not a professor, by the way, but I always believe people in the last benches are much brighter than the people in the front benches. Yes, there's a question here. Can I have the mic, please? Guys, let's make it as interactive, but at the same time, let's not make it everybody interact at a time. Okay? So that's my request, so that we get our time utilized effectively. Yes. What is the difference between mindset of an IITian and excellent. Okay. What's the difference between a mindset of an IITian and a normal engineering graduate? Okay. I always look at it this way. Thanks for that question. Because you see that IITians are at a different grade level. Okay? It's not that way. Okay? They are a little more focused than what we do. It's a human tendency. Typically, what we do is we pick up anything now. We do a little bit and we don't put 100% effort. And IITian, when he picks up something, he puts 100% effort on that. It could be technology, it could be anything. Gaur Gopal Das is an IITian. How many of you know? Do you know who is Gaur Gopal Das? Okay, search on the net, you will find him. Gaur Gopal Das, yeah. Switch it off with him. So Gaur Gopal Das is a motivational speaker, sort of a sadhu sant. Okay, he's an IITian, and he is Sundar Prachi's batch as well. So what I say is IITians, if they pick something, they will put their 100%. Now, no, go with the comparison. Okay, I am lower than IITian. There are many IITians who work under Narayan Murthy. Narayan Murthy was not an IITian. Okay, so you have to scale up yourself. Don't put very big. Okay, oh, that is not my area. You want to do something, put 100%. You are there. Okay. Excellent. Thank you for taking that. He's talking about IITian gets greater exposure to the colleges that we are here for. Very valid. But I would like to add that on. Today, with this information world has become almost flat. Whatever IITian gets now, same thing you can also get in your college. And connectivity, network, IITian gets a, let's say, professor who is mentoring you. The same professor can mentor you as well, provided you are able to get to that level to reach it. That's a only difference. Okay? So, don't put any barrier that I have this. See, reasoning comes when you are unable to achieve something. If you are able to achieve, there is no reason. And you have to find a hard way. It may be like easily available for them. It may be a little longer for them. It is available. Okay? And there are a lot of IIT professors who are happy to mentor students across the country as well. With the technology that is available for us, we can leverage any of this. Okay? So leverage it if you have a great idea. Do not think about whether it is a good idea or not. Just write it. I have this idea. I would like to write a paper. Will you be able to help me on this? Right? So any IIT professors, their utilities are available on their portal. They will respond. And if you have specific IIT, specific professor, you can note down my number. Let me know. I will connect them. That's pretty much I can do for anybody for that matter. Because I do reach out to a lot of professors and all this. So last week only I was in IIT Delhi. I can connect with anyone. Because professors, I would like to leave that message out. Professors are taking up a professor role not because of they don't have any other job or anything. They love doing it. And if you take them a problem, they love solving that along with you. Okay? Yes. Don't be constrained that I am not able to reach to so many people. Today is a flat world. You can reach out to anybody anywhere. How many of you are on LinkedIn? That's a marketplace that I wanted all of you to be there. Because there are professional people who will help you out in any place that you wanted. If you know somebody, search there, connect with them, send a message, seek their support, they will be more than happy to accept. Any more questions? Yes, there is one question. Yeah, there is one question here. Look at it. Let's give them a clap. Yeah. Thank you. Let's give the mic there. Can you pass it the mic? Yeah, pass it here to her and she can answer this question. Keep it on off. Yes.
Sir, while you were in the US working there, what made you come back to India and what is the work-life balance?
Wow, thank you very much for this. Should I say this? Yes. Thank you for asking that question. I love interacting with people like you, and I love my country. and that pulled me back to this place. Because I tell you one thing, okay? There is no other country where people who are working hard than what we work. Okay? There are people in our country who work really hard but not getting the right remuneration for their hard work. And we as a country have a lot to do. And I stayed there for 6 years. I stayed in UK for around 4.5 years. I stayed in Australia for 2 years. I've seen these 3 countries to an extent. I traveled to Japan, other countries as well, but not at a long stay. But these are 3 countries that I stayed longer. But I felt it's a country that we own, and there are family reasons as well. Because I told you sometime that don't disrespect your parents. I came from US because my father was sick. And I said, I can earn money anywhere, but I can't take care of him if he's no more. It's 25th year is going to be in this November. And I did whatever I can for him during his old age. And that's the gratitude always goes to. And that pulled me back to the country, and since then, though I go anywhere, I will come back. Because I love to interact and develop future citizens like you in this country, and that's where my heart reaches from. You have a question?
Sir,
You can sit down.
it's not okay. How did you overcome your stage fear?
Oh, excellent question. Thank you. Do you see I'm having a stage fear? Yes, somebody said, yeah. Yes, I do have a stage fear. Do you think I do not have? I do have a stage fear. What if this happens? What if that happens? But my stage fear sits back when I put my intention in the communication. I'm here to talk to you all because I have a story to tell you. I have a way to inspire you. I have a way to give it back to you. On giving you the answer. Okay? Your professors were there, your teachers were there. I didn't hesitate because it's my story and I wanted to give it back to the society, to the people who are. Because your teacher called me and I asked teacher once, Sudhata ma'am, do you want me to talk about technology? Do you want me to talk about? Then she said, oh sir, my students are very from rural background. It tells me, I said, okay, yes, it's honor for me to talk to them because I have a story to tell them. I will inspire them and want them to do well. Okay? When I say that, I have moral responsibility as well. And I told you sometimes from a little back, respect your parents. And it is the age that you are going through where you feel that your parents are not understanding what is happening in ours. But whatever it is, you have to have a respect to them because of them, what you are today. And you continue that throughout your life. You will see a different you within you. Let me repeat. Do respect your parents. You will definitely see a different you within you over a period of time. And that's what we as a country is known for. I'm not here to tell the spiritual aspect of it, but there is a connection that have establishes with your parents and you. So do respect them, do pay them right respect, right gratitude, and it will help you to get yourself elevated. Okay? Stay here? Yes. Yeah, I typically do not want to hold on to a place and speak. That's why you see me going around. Okay? I love interacting with you. More questions? More than happy to guide you. Yes, there is one question. Can you pass the mic, please? Is it working? If not, you can shout. I will repeat now. Okay, the question is, most of the IT companies are hiring talent from IITs, NITs, REC Board, Astro and all those. Why not from normal colleges and what is the reason behind it? Okay. Typically, there are three categories of colleges that we tag from a recruitment standpoint. There are various parameters through which the company tags the tier 1 college, tier 2 college, and tier 3 college. I don't know when I joined the college that this college is in which category of. Okay. But I can tell you one thing, if you have a dream of entering into some college, some company, start from a day one itself. Put your hard effort. They may not come and hire you from a campus. Join a small startup. Build your strong technical skills. 2 years down the line, you knock their door, they will get you. You go and check in any of these companies. It is not only the talent from IITs I am doing there. Okay, there are talents from colleges like this or even rural colleges. As I said, I am from near Kantara place. There is one college called Mulakette Engineering College. It's not MIT Medical Institute. It's called Mulakette Engineering College. It's a pure family. I had an interaction with students like this. They ask the same questions. Today, 53 students from that college are in NCTCT. Not directly from a campus, but they work somewhere else 1 or 2 years. They apply for it, they have the talent, they get hired. Unfortunately, companies have their own criteria not to come for campus and recruitment in certain colleges. And it is not your fault, it is not my fault. It's where we stand. And as I said in the beginning, by birth we are poor. It doesn't mean that we need to die poor. Do your effort, you will get in the day. It doesn't mean that I'm talking about poor rich by terms of joining an IT company, you will be rich or anything. Money is one part of measure. But rich by your ability to contribute. Okay? IITs are not an additional thought on their head. Okay? I done this with my son, he's third year of engineering in IIT companies. You have to be humble. You have to learn what is required, and you can do it. Hope I answered your question. Okay? Yes, there is your question in the last page. Yes, I love the last page. Yes, come on. Yes. Mike, if you can pass, yes. There's one more mic over here. Yeah.
Hi sir,
Yes.
I'm P. Kalyan from our CSC.
Third year CSC.
Yes.
Okay.
Did you start any startup? If no, why? If yes, give me some suggestions to start.
Excellent. Thank you. Thank you for asking a wonderful question. How many of you think I am yet to start a startup? How many of you think that I am yet to start a startup? You are in a corporate. Corporate makes you 9 to 5, 24 hours 7. You won't find time. But I'm not that character. Okay, I have 3 startups already. Excellent. I have 3 startups already, and all are started by people like you. Okay. When I say startup owned by me, I am not owning any startup fully. I identify a project. That's one of the reasons I told you all. 7th semester, between 6th and 7th semester, you have time. Think about a startup or think about a problem that you can solve. It can be a startup. I have 3 startups that I am part of in the advisory board. 2 of them are almost 3 to 4 crore revenue business right now. Get back on the revenue in terms of profit aspect of it. They have reached break even right now. It's 3 to 4 years now. One startup which has been there for almost 8 years, that's making good profit as well. Okay, again, there are no ideas. Somebody else ideas. There's no ideas in that startup. Okay, and 2 of them are from one from NIE, another one from BMS. NIE Mysore and BMS Bangalore. So, if you have a good idea, we can collaborate. I can guide you from an industry standpoint what needs to be done and all those. Your startup can be up. Don't expect to do a startup to make money. I always look at it. Do start a startup to solve a problem. I'll give you the startup that I talked about. It's been there for a while. Dr. Lalit is a chairperson on that, and the company name is Mentor. MEDTEL, Mentor. What do we do in that startup? Rural healthcare control. Today, if you are a diabetic, you go to doctor, he tests you and he gives you medicine. And the medicine subscription continues all along. There is no point in time to check whether diabetes has gone down or gone up or anything. But what mental does is, you can go and search on their website and all those rural places, they have a diagnosis on the wheel. They take it to the remote places, do the test, and the record is available online to a consultant doctor. And ECGs are available online. They use a lot of technology tools and all those to deliver. As the ECG of the patient gets done, an expert doctor can see what's the problem and suggest through a telemedicine. And Government of India has approved a telemedicine now. It was not there 4 or 5 years back. When we started, it was not there at all. Okay? So idea, as I said, a problem should be addressed all the time. The last bench had a problem. So hope I have answered your question. Yeah? Yes. Yes.
You said about you want to become a doctor. How to change your mindset and interest to become a best engineer now?
Excellent question. You want to be an engineer in the first place? My question to you is, you want to be an engineer in the first place? No.
No.
Thank you. Thank you for raising it up. How many of you, be frank, I'll tell you, I'll give you examples of why as well, okay? How many of you joined engineering because there is a parental pressure or a peer pressure? Raise your hand up. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much, guys. I tell you, this is one of the very important questions that all of us have to understand. Today, I want to be a doctor, I told you the thing. But I achieved whatever required to be achieved in an IT or an engineering field. You are there, that means you need to perform your duties. But you have a different ambition, you can parallelly do it. I did not do my PhD in 3 years. It took 7.5 years for me to complete my PhD because of my regular work. Okay? So, I'll give you one more example. In Kerala, there was a lady from some village, I mean, call it village name right now. She was in the second year in engineering. Similar interaction. She came to me after the discussion saying, "Sir, I want to be a beautiful painter because I can draw paints so well and all this. Artistry is right." She came and approached me. I said, "Okay, you're in engineering. Now focus on it, finish it. While you're doing it, your free time, start drawing it and upload it onto various sites. I've given her a couple of sites as a reference." And after engineering, or just before final year exam, she has already got an offer from Mumbai Film City for her creative arts. And it's almost 4 years after engineering now. She should have been like joining an IT company and she would have been earning maybe annually 20 lakh or 10 lakh or something. She earns crores now. She's a popular figure in the Bollywood industry for creative designs. So it's up to you. You pursue what you're passionate about, but you do what is required to be done at the time of your academics. That's what I would like to leave you with. Okay? I don't know what is your passion, but follow it. Follow it religiously and you can achieve.
Thank you, sir. Good morning, sir.
Yes, good morning. We have reached afternoon almost. Yes, tell me.
What made you to focus on your career after seeing many struggles and failures?
What made me to focus on my career?
After seeing many struggles and failures.
Okay. What made me to focus on my career? Okay, how many of you think I have successfully achieved in my career? Yes, somebody said no. I have not yet achieved. I have a bigger dream than what I am here today. Okay, I want you to understand that one aspect. I'm standing and talking to you right now. It doesn't mean that I've already achieved what I wanted to achieve. My dreams are much, much bigger. And that's why there are only 3 starters. I may want to have 20 starters. And when we started solving some very essential problems in the society, not for startup for making money. And I learned this from Sudhamurthy. I learned this from Sudhamurthy, and what she always says that it is not what you have bank balance doesn't make you as a rich human being. What humbleness you have, being humble and solving the societal problems makes you a great person. So I inspired from her and there's a lot to achieve, and my career is still not reached. But you understood. Thank you. Guys, this event was most on future technology aspect of it, and we respect that aspect of it, and that's why I've checked the timing. I have 5 to 10 minutes. I can take 2 to 3 more questions. Hope you are okay with it. And if you need more interaction, I'll talk to your principal. More than happy to come and interact with you, because if I put you on the right path, that gives me a better sleep in the night. Because principal said I got up at 3 o'clock in the morning. Actually, I came back home only yesterday night at 9:30. Okay, and 9:30 I came home and I had to get freshened up and all those, because I was in a session in Harvard previous day, and I came down here, and that's what drives me, and I don't get tired. Okay. And I told you in the beginning itself, I can talk for the next 5 years also, because there are enough to teach you or tell you on what you can do better. Okay? Yes, 3 more questions, we'll go. Yes, go ahead.
Sir, what do you like to backbenchers, sir?
What?
What is the interest of backbenchers?
No, I didn't understand. Are you asking about packages?
Backbenchers, sir.
Backbenchers, oh, sorry. I heard about packages. I was thinking, oh, if I get a job, how much should be my package? Thank you. Backbenchers are always. So, I'll tell you one thing. Okay? Why do you go into the backbench? Okay? Even though there are seats empty here, people don't want to come in the front. It's a human psychology again. Okay? I told you in the beginning, if somebody asks the first question, there will be 10 other people who will be asking questions. Okay? And any event, if you start looking at yourself in the back bench, it is not wrong, okay? Don't be ashamed of being a backbencher or tag of a backbencher. Because your thought works in a different way than the frontbenchers. Okay? Your priorities in an event or in a class are little different than what memory priority is. That's why I respect all. That's why I said in the beginning, I have a love for backbenchers because they come with the different questions or different angles. The question that I got from both the backbenchers, I remember that forever, because there is a different perspective. Because she asked about my career. Okay, you have achieved several in the career. That's not an act. That's a lot to do and not about it. That's the reason. Okay? Cool. Yeah, you had a question. Okay. Can I have a minute of silence, please? Yeah, I know all of you might be hungry right now after many questions that we have, but that is a beautiful question that she has asked. I wanted to reach where an IIT has reached. Okay? Company may have hired him directly, but I have not been hired by the company. If I have to get in there, what do I need to do in order to achieve and reach there or above IITians? If I'm right, that's what your question is. What is the path that I need to do? Okay. So when you get hired now, as I said, you get hired for your skills. In the campus, it is not skills that gets hired for. In the campus, we look at certain parameters. How much the campus interview happens? 30 minutes, 45 minutes max. Nobody will be able to assess you fully in that time. Whereas when you are joining through lateral, when I say lateral, from an external experience, and that skill plays a very important role. Okay. If you learn something about one particular skill, get deep into it, full understanding of how it operates. That is what you need to focus on in order to get a lateral entry into an institute. That doesn't end there. It is just an entry. After that, you have to continue to prove that you have a leverage of skill, cross skill, and growth. That's what makes you there. Yeah, skills are primarily on it specifically if we ask you some technology. Let's say it's on the database side. Understand the deep of database, how it operates, how it stores, how it retrieval happens, how the efficiency of a database can be achieved. So you become almost like a master on that particular topic. For example, UX designs. UX designs, how do we know? What are the tools available in the market? How effectively UX design can be done? What efficiency can be bringing across? How much time can we crunch in that particular area? What utilities are available in the marketplace? Have the depth of full understanding of the particular area rather than a surface. That will get you an entry as a lateral into any of the topics. Now again, it matches to the demand in the organization and your skills. You would have learned a lot about database, but there is no demand of a database in that company. Then there is a bonus. That's how it is. So it has to timely match the skill that is required. Okay? Yes, one last question, sir. Yes. Okay. Sit down. Yeah, the question out here is from mechanical diploma, it joined up to the CS. How do I do it? I told you, mechatronics is one of those important topics. So, in whatever you learned in diploma on the mechanical field, whatever you are learning on the CS right now, see whether there is any combination that you can bring it across. Industrial automation is the biggest topic in the nowadays. Okay, there is a concept called digital. Mechanical industry has a factory, entire equipments are there. A digital twin of that is available in the software. Okay, there are products in the marketplace. Understand that and see how your knowledge can be combined in order to eliminate. I can think about the problem that you can, if you want to explore in your summer vacation, you can do that as well. In your summer vacation, if you want to do this as a project, you can do this as well. Okay? A barcode can be put onto the machines. Scanning of a barcode, you should be able to retrieve the entire history of that particular machine. When was it last serviced? What are the parts required to be replaced? What is the mileage or what is the run on that machine that has happened? It's a mechanical way. Now digitizing. Now, if you are on a big plant, scan the QR code on the machines. It will tell you when is the breakdown maintenance that is required to be done for it. Build a system around it, have a device, productize it, market it, you have a marketplace for it. Got it? That's how you need to start thinking about what my knowledge, what this knowledge can be bring together to solve a problem. Once you do it, you can make it. Okay? Yes. Excellent. What are some common interview challenges that you see? Okay. In the interview, there are two things when we look at a campus interview. There are two aspects in the interview. I look at campus interview as well as lateral interview. If I look at a campus interview, as I said in the beginning, you have done a project, you don't know head and tail of it. The reason I have already explained, I don't want to explain it further. Okay? That's when you get disqualified. Okay? The second thing is, especially from a rural places like that, as I said in the beginning, you know the answer but you don't know how to articulate it. You fail to do it. In such scenarios, my suggestion for you is you can be very honest. I know it, this is how it is, but I am unable to put it forth. There is a likely chance they will be giving you an opportunity. But build a habit of articulating it as you see. Now coming to the lateral interview, as I said in the depth of understanding, depth of knowledge is what we review before we on. So there is an effort that goes in across for selection. A lot of effort goes in across. We do not want to pick the wrong candidates. So that's how the difference is. But for a campus, these are two important aspects. 45 minutes, we will not be able to measure you fully. What we look at is your attitude, your ability, your articulation skills. 3 years. If you have 3 batteries, do yourself, चलते रहेंगे बस. Okay? Good.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Yes, there is a question on the last. Yes.
How can we use conflict comparison as motivation instead of discouragement?
Excellent. That's a good question. Conflict should not be demotivating. Instead, it should motivate you. No conflict happens with two individuals. Yes. Compare. Okay. I tell you what. Look at a conflict that happened. Go to the reason for that conflict, not the individuals. Okay? And there is a reason for the conflict because there is an issue or a point of contact or a point that against which the conflict is happening. Now look at it from if I need to look at it, okay, you have a ball which has been painted white on the one side and black on the other side. And you are sitting here and you say this is a white ball, the other person says it's a black ball. And try to understand, take a motivation here. You need to step into other shoes who has created a conflict to understand what the situation is and then elevate yourself. Hope this picture clarifies you. A conflict can be taken as an opportunity for improving yourself. Okay? Good. Yeah. Last question. Yeah. Yes, last one. Yeah.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah.
I said Father from NCTCT. Sir, we're facing the problem that I have many ideas and many things to do. I just planning the day, but I'm unable to focus on one thing what I actually want to do. So how should I make it?
Excellent. I have referred to your book little while back. Take that book, read it religiously, follow what has been said. It's called Atomic Habits from James Clear. And you will be able to improve from where you are today to the next time.
How should I plan it exactly?
Come again.
How should I plan it exactly? How should I plan?
Your plan is in your hand. Your life is in your hand. You wanted to improve, you will be able to. Now, who will? Because if I talk to you for next 4 hours and motivate you, it is just lifting you, and then I will drop. But if you want to get up, you will get up by yourself. That's the only angle that I would like to leave it in. Atomic habit, just do it. I'm sure once you finish that book, you will read it again and again. That's how it is. Okay. There was a question somebody came and asked. He asked in Telugu as well. Unfortunately, I don't understand Telugu. But what he said is, thoughts of a students are getting fluctuated multiple times. It goes everywhere. What do I do it? Okay. Oh, that is the right question that he asked. Okay. Thoughts are going in multiple directions. What do I do? Okay. There is a simple concept, simple technique which has been there in ancient India and even today that is being followed. You have every house as sort of prayer room. Whatever religion that you follow, I don't care. Okay. There is a prayer room in this. Even today in the function before start of it, we did a small prayer. And that's what it is. Do that every day for 5 minutes. Your mind deviation will go off and you start developing the concentration. And try to improve your concentration by initial days extending that stretch to a longer period, then it can be reduced. That's the only way to bring your thoughts into a focus. Okay? Bring your thought to focus, you'll be able to achieve success. That's pretty much that I would like to cover here. Thank you, ma'am, for giving us an opportunity. To value in your life, do well, and be a great person. And God bless you all. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable insights and valuable words. Now I invite Chandra sir to come and speak a few words about it.
Not this. Right. So thanks, Suresh. I was first year last few minutes. But the points here provided are very good. But we continue from there. See, I will begin with a question. Please will come to campus to interview conduct campus solutions. What is the purpose of that those interviews? What is the purpose? What is the purpose? Any guess?
Analysis. Analyzing the process.
Analyzing. Any more answers? I think we have about okay. The purpose of an interview is to select people. Keep this point in mind when you are going for campus interviews. Okay? You think that you are giving us a favor by selecting us, giving us a job. Also, keep another important point in mind that those companies need people. They need more staff, more developers. So they came here because you are freshers and you will be more learning abilities. So they come here to select people. By selecting us, they are doing us a favor. But by getting selected, you are doing them a favor. So both will be on the same platform. Right? So suppose when you are facing the interview, for example, we came to conduct the interviews. In campus, people, all our profiles are with us. Okay? Do you think there will be any major changes in the profiles other than our name and mobile number? All of you have studied in the class at the same time, computer at the same time, engineering. We put certain conditions like there should not be more than 4 backlogs, 5 backlogs. So you are meeting all those conditions. So your profiles are all same. What should, so many people are sitting there. What is the uniqueness of your profile? That's very important. Okay? The number of papers you are facing and writing the examinations are all same. But the additional thing is what are the other things? Like, I have presented a paper. Okay? Some of these kind of things, extra things will show. Also, I have certification in Microsoft or something. Those certifications, etc., will give an indication that you are keen in learning. Nowadays, technology is changing every hour, isn't it? So, you have already shown your interest in learning. In addition to whatever 4 years degree, you also have got some certifications. That shows your eagerness, interest in learning more and more. That will give us more confidence. I am thinking when I look at your profile, oh, very good. Okay, so keep this point in mind. Also, participate in extracurricular activities. So your profile will include, for example, this program is there. You are connected to this program. You have some volunteers. Okay, you need some help from the volunteers, student volunteers. You indicate, for such a event, I participate and volunteer and take this role kind. Okay, these are all important because for example, you see, we have Rohit Sharma, captain. He can score a century, but if his partners, the other batsmen, if all of them are out for 4 or 5 runs, do you think he can score a century? He may not knock out, but he can't score century easily. He needs support from everyone. You need, see, that only that motivates him also. The other batsman is also playing well. He will gain more and more confidence. If people are going out one after another, I need to do more than they may not hate. Isn't it? So team means together everyone achieves more. Isn't it? So your profile should have these, extra certifications, extra participation, extra curricular activities. And like, for this event, so some of you have presented levels submitted. Those things will definitely excite us when we look at the profile. Oh, very good. This helps. So the selection will be much simple. It will be done. And also, what is the advantage, the biggest advantage for the person who is asking questions? He is an interview board member. Because we have some 30-40 papers in interview, isn't it? What is the advantage that person will have? The advantage is, suppose I am asking a question. Usually nowadays, I say I was heading this campus placements, business and computers for 6 years. So many of the people who go there, they make questions. What are the questions we ask in Java, this? So when we come and ask a question, you will give a reply. Okay? Now, keep this point in mind. When I am asking a question, it is not necessary, or it is not compulsory that I should know the answer. Okay? Even if it is possible for every person to know knowledge of all the papers of engineering, 30-40 papers, even for Albert Einstein, it's not possible. Isn't it? There will be some specializations. But when usually they ask, what is your favorite topic? Okay, then you will say, you will pick questions from there. Incidentally, that is also in the same technology background. Then just take it. But otherwise, usually, I will look at the questions and I will ask. But only thing what I look at is when you are giving a reply, the confidence that in which you are answering. That's more important. Otherwise, suppose just imagine you said something, I said, what is it? Right? Then you may think that I might be wrong. Isn't it? So be confident whenever you are saying, be confident. Only you can answer only if you know the answer. If you don't know, if you say that, sir, I don't know, it doesn't matter. Don't think that if you say, no, I don't know, you will say you are rejected. No, he will not. It's not, the purpose as I told you is to recruit people. So your confidence is one, and the articulation. So you should use the correct words. I will tell one thing. Have you had this? It's some event. One person went on the stage and said, "I will tell about one chemical. You should all listen to it." He said, very hydro monoxide. Okay? If it is in gas form, it will cause damage to you. It will cause rust of the texture metals, etc. So, should we support that? Should we not ban that? So, everybody who is listening to this, he said, yes, we should. Okay? But it all depends on how you are answering, articulating. Dihydro monoxide in H2O. What is H2O? Plain water, isn't it? So if it is boiling, then it will have, if you go there, the vapor, if it is on the metal, dust will be formed. Okay? But then we should also say the cost of things. So we just because we use the word, dihydro monoxide, So this could be some chemical. So if I had said H2O, they said, why are you saying that now? Isn't it? So you are, whatever you are saying should have the appropriate words. Okay. Also, when I am asking a question, usually what the most important point in your profile also is the project or internship unit. Okay. So we ask about the project only. 90% of the text is only about the project you have done. Okay. So when you are doing a project or internship, be serious. See, why automation or computerization is required? It is to do things faster. It is to do things better. It is to do things cheaper. It was costing so much more with this, it will cost less. Okay? And the quality will be more good. And I can do it more. For example, if you take a regional, you want to grab money from the bank, you have to go to bank, stand in the queue, give a check. Then you have to token, go to the cashier, now with this automation, ATM machine has come, go there, then, isn't it? Now with the digital banking, you pay, it is much simpler. So all automation should be faster, better, cheaper, and then it should be in a position to do more. Okay? So any of these, so when you are talking about the project, what are the advantages the end customer has? You should also mention that. Okay? If you simply say, no, I did this, I did that. No. Say that technology, why did you write it in Java? Why not in Python or something? So be ready with the answers to that. Okay? All that needs is more confidence. Confidence is something. Confidence and comfort. So, మీరందరూ తెలుగు మాట్లాడతారు కాబట్టి నేను తెలుగు మీడియంలో చదువుతున్నాను. తెలుగు మీడియం డిగ్రీ చేశాను. అంటే ఇక్కడ నర్సీపట్నంలో ఒక సంవత్సరం చదువుతున్నాను. నర్సీపట్నం రాజమండ్రి చదువుకున్నాను. నాకు డిగ్రీ అయ్యాక నేను ఈసీఐలో పనిచేశాను. పబ్లిక్ సెక్టర్లో ఏముంది లోకల్ లాంగ్వేజ్ లేకపోతే కస్టమర్స్ అందరూ గవర్నమెంట్ కస్టమర్స్ గవర్నమెంట్ వాళ్ళే అందుకని హిందీ వస్తే సరిపోయారు ఇంగ్లీష్ పని ఆ తర్వాత నేను సర్టిఫికేషన్ చేసినప్పుడు నా ఫస్ట్ కస్టమర్ యూరోప్ ఆయనతో మాట్లాడాలి ఆయన ఇంగ్లీష్లో మాట్లాడతారు నేను మాట్లాడే ఇంగ్లీష్ ఎలా ఉంటుంది అంటే అనగా నాకు టెన్షన్ నేనేం చేశానంటే పెట్టుకున్నాను ఆయన ఏం అడగాలి అట్లా దానికి ప్రాజెక్ట్ లీడ్ కింద తీసుకున్నాను ప్రాజెక్ట్ గురించి బ్యాక్గ్రౌండ్ తెలుసుకున్నాను ఏ క్వశ్చన్ అడగాలి ఎలా అడగాలి ఇదంతా టైటిల్స్ తీసుకుని నేను ఇక్కడ స్పీకర్ ఫామ్లో మాట్లాడాను స్పీకర్ ఫోన్ స్పీకర్ మాట్లాడతాను అయితే ఫస్ట్ ఆయన అడిగిన క్వశ్చన్ కదా మీ లాంగ్వేజ్ ఏంటి అదర్ లాంగ్వేజ్ అన్నాను అంటే నేను తెలుగులో చెప్పాను చెప్పేసి మీరు మొదట ఏంటి అని అడిగాను మన డిస్కషన్ వచ్చి ఇంగ్లీష్ ఆయన కానీ జర్మన్ ఇది ఆస్ట్రేలియా కస్టమర్ ఆస్ట్రేలియాలో కూడా జర్మనీ భాష ఓకే జర్మన్ వాళ్ళగా ఆస్ట్రేలియా కూడా అంటే జర్మన్ ఇంగ్లీష్లో మాట్లాడుతున్నారు తెలుగు వాళ్ళు ఇంగ్లీష్లో మాట్లాడుతున్నారు తిరిగి మొదటి ఇంగ్లీష్ అది నాకు సడన్గా ధైర్యం వచ్చింది ధైర్యం వచ్చింది మామూలుగా మన ధైర్యం వస్తుంది ఇంగ్లీష్ వచ్చానంటే నాకు ఇంగ్లీష్ ప్రాక్టీస్ చేస్తాను కానీ ధైర్యం అంటే మీరు యాక్టివ్గా ఫేస్ చేయాలి అలాగే చేసిన తర్వాత అందుకే మా యూరోప్కి చాలా కలిసి ఇంకా మోస్ట్ ఇంపార్టెంట్ ఏంటంటే 2007లో ఐడియా ఎలా ఎవాల్యుయేట్ చేయాలి అన్నది ఎంప్లాయీ ఎన్విరాన్మెంట్ అసోసియేషన్ అని చెప్పి యూఎస్లో వాళ్ళని కాలిఫర్ పేపర్స్ నేను సబ్జెక్ట్ కంప్యూటర్స్ సో దే హ్యావ్ షార్ట్ లిస్టెడ్ 16 పేపర్స్ మొత్తం ప్రపంచం మొత్తంలో 16 పేపర్లు చేశారు. నేను అమెరికా వెళ్ళాను. అమెరికాలో చికాగో నేషనల్ జనరల్ మోటార్స్ వాళ్ళు ఈవెంట్ స్పాన్సర్ చేస్తే నేను వెళ్ళాక విషయం ఏంటంటే వెళ్ళాలి, ప్రెజెంటేషన్ ఇవ్వాలి, ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేయాలి, ఇదంతా ఐ గాట్ ఫస్ట్ ప్రైజ్. గోల్డ్ మెడల్ ఇచ్చారు, అవార్డు ఇచ్చారు, ఫస్ట్ ప్రైజ్. చూడండి మనకు కావాల్సింది అది మీరు చూడండి, మనకి అంత అమెరికా నుంచే ప్రాజెక్ట్ ఎక్కువ ఉంటుంది. అమెరికా నుంచే ప్రాజెక్ట్ వస్తే అయితే ఈ ప్రాజెక్ట్ వాళ్ళే చేసుకోవచ్చు కదా. అంటే యావరేజ్ అమెరికాలో వాళ్ళకి జీతం $80,000 యావరేజ్. 31,000 అంటే 30 లక్షలు యావరేజ్. ఇండియాలో ఐటీ వాటి సాలరీ వాళ్ళకి 9,000 యావరేజ్. అంటే ఒకరికి 3 లక్షలు రావచ్చు, ఒకరికి 1 కోటి రూపాయలు రావచ్చు. కానీ యావరేజ్ is $90,000 is 2019 professional salary. $81,000 increase. అంటే అక్కడ ఒకరికి ఇచ్చే బదులు ఇక్కడ 9 మందికి ఇవ్వచ్చు. ఇంతమంది వస్తుంది. తర్వాత ఈ అడిషనల్ సాలరీ మనకు వాళ్ళకి హెల్త్ ఇన్సూరెన్స్ వేరే ఉంటాయి. అవన్నీ ఇవ్వాల్సి అంతే అయిపోయింది. ఇందులో హెల్త్ ఇన్సూరెన్స్, ట్రావెల్ అందుకని మనకి అవసరానికి వాడు ఇక్కడ నేను అవసరాలు ఇండియాలో చేయించుకుంటే 9 మంది, ఒకటి చెవులు 9 మంది అవుతారు అంటున్నాను. సార్ సురేష్, I was speaking to my friend who is in the US the other day. So after Trump has come, there is impact that visas are going to become problem. So not as many people can go to US. But he said he is in the senior position in healthcare company. He said they had a discussion because they were finding some problem in getting people. They said we will outsource it. That's why though it is impacting us to go there, but it definitely help us getting more projects. So that is the positive thing. So more projects will come again to India. Okay. So ఇది ఇంపార్టెంట్. మనం చేస్తున్న కస్టమర్కి మనకి కమ్యూనికేషన్ అంత ఇంగ్లీష్లోనే మాట్లాడాలి. ప్రపంచంలో ఎక్కువ మంది మాట్లాడే భాష చైనా అనేది ఎక్కువ మంది మాట్లాడే భాష. అయినా కూడా అయితే చైనా ప్రపంచంలో ఐటీ మీద పెట్టే ఖర్చు, అమెరికా వాళ్ళు ఖర్చు పెట్టే ఖర్చుతో పోలిస్తే అది 540 ట్రిలియన్స్ సంవత్సరం. నెక్స్ట్ వచ్చి 120 ట్రిలియన్స్ ఫ్రాన్స్, నెక్స్ట్ యూకే, ఇలా ఉన్నాయి. నెక్స్ట్ ఖర్చు పెట్టేది వాడే. అమెరికంటే అక్కడ డిమాండ్ అక్కడే ఉంటుంది. అంతే కదా. మీరు ఎక్కడ పార్క్ దగ్గరికి వెళ్ళాలనుకోండి, బాబు దిగాలంటే పెడతా అడుగుతారు కదా. నేను పెద్ద బిల్డింగ్ దగ్గరికి వెళ్తే అడుగుతాను వేస్తాను. అలాగే వాడు బీచ్ వాళ్ళ దగ్గర ఉన్నాయి. అయితే ఇంకొకటి చూడు, మనకంటే చైనా వాళ్ళు రిజల్ట్ తక్కువ లేవు కదా. మనకంటే ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ విశాఖపట్నం ఆటో వాళ్ళని అడిగారు. అయితే ఒకరేమో 100 రూపాయలు అన్నాడు, ఇంకో ఆటోకి 50 రూపాయలు అన్నారు. మీరు ఏ ఆటోలో వెళ్తారు? ఆబ్వియస్గా 85 వెళ్ళే ప్లేస్ ఒకటే, అది ఆటోని. ఆటోలో కూడా వేరియస్ లెవెల్స్ ఉన్నావు కదా, అంటే ఏదైతే మారుతి కారు, ఏదైతే హోండా కారు, ఏదైతే అందుకని మరి మనకంటే చౌక చేయగలరు, అయినా కూడా మనకే ఎందుకు వస్తుంది లాంగ్వేజ్. యావరేజ్ ఇంగ్లీష్ స్పీకింగ్ స్కిల్స్ అండ్ ఐటీ ప్రొఫెషనల్ ఇన్ ఇండియా ఈజ్ మచ్ మోర్ దెన్ దట్ ఆఫ్ చైనీస్. మరి వాళ్ళు చెప్పింది మనకు అర్థం కావాలి కదా, అర్థం కావాలి కదా. నేను ఒక ఎగ్జాంపుల్ చెప్తాను. అంటే లాస్ట్ ఒక ఊళ్ళో ఒక అతను, మీకు తెలుసు పూర్వం ఎన్టీఆర్ వీళ్ళిద్దరే హీరోలు, మేజర్ హీరోస్. అయితే ఎన్టీఆర్ ఫ్యాన్స్, ఏఎన్ఆర్ ఫ్యాన్స్. ఏఎన్ఆర్ ఫ్యాన్స్ ఎన్టీఆర్ వారి సినిమా చూడరు, ఎన్టీఆర్ ఫ్యాన్స్ ఏఎన్ఆర్ సినిమా చూడరు. ఇద్దరు కలిసేస్తే చూడడం వేరే, కానీ అదర్వైజ్ అది పెట్టుకుని ఒక హీరోని చూడరు. అలా ఉండేది పూర్వం. అయితే ఊరికి రిలీజ్ వచ్చేది. పెళ్ళి అయితే వాళ్ళ ఫ్రెండ్స్ అందరూ మరి నువ్వు నీట్గా షోరూమ్ చేయించుకో, హెయిర్ కట్టు బాగాలేదు పెళ్ళికు, అప్పుడు మన ఊళ్ళో పోతే సిటీకి వెళ్ళి చేయించుకోవాలి. సరే అంటే చేయించుకున్నాను. ఇలాంటి పాపల దగ్గరికి వెళ్ళాక వాళ్ళు నాకు మంచి హీరో హెయిర్ కట్ కావాలి. సరే ఏ హీరో దగ్గరలో అన్నాడు. అంటే వాడు నాకు దియ్యమ్మా అక్కడే నాగేశ్వరం. అయితే ఇన్సిడెంటల్ గా ఆ బాధలు ఇంటి అన్నారు. వాడు చూసిన ఒకే ఒక్క నాకు విప్రనారాయణ, నాకు తెలియదు ఎవరు చూసుకుంటారని. విప్రనారాయణ అనే సినిమాలో నాగేశ్వరం గుర్తుపెట్టి అడిగాడు. చాలా విషయాలు వచ్చింది. సరే సరే చేసేస్తా అన్నాడు. ఇలా ఏదో కూర్చుంటే కావాలంటే అమ్మాయి రావడం కూర్చోండి. ఇలా చేసినప్పుడు ఇదే చెప్పారు కదండి అర్థం నాగేశ్వరరావు, నేను నాగేశ్వరరావు ఇలాగే ఉన్నాడు. చూడండి ఆ విషయం ఏంటంటే మీ రిక్వైర్మెంట్ మీరు ఎలా ఇచ్చారు, మీ రిక్వైర్మెంట్ మీరు ఎలా ఇచ్చారు అనేది మీరు ఎలా అర్థం చేసుకున్నారు అనేది. అలా కష్టపడి మనకి రిక్వైర్మెంట్ ఇస్తారు ప్రాజెక్ట్ చేయడానికి. చేస్తే ఆ రిక్వైర్మెంట్ మనం కరెక్ట్గా అర్థం చేసుకున్నామా అనేది నచ్చలేదు. డౌట్ వస్తే కస్టమర్ని అడగాలి, అడగాలంటే వాడి లాంగ్వేజ్ అడగాలి, వాడికి అర్థమయ్యేలాగానే అడగాలి కదా. అందుకనే మనకి అమ్మాయి ఇంగ్లీష్ లాంగ్వేజ్ ఇస్ వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్. ఇట్స్ వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్. మీరు సెమినార్స్ స్టూడెంట్స్ సెమినార్స్ స్టూడెంట్స్ కంపల్సరీగా ఉంటుంది కదా. ఎన్ని సెమినార్స్ ఉంటాయి ఈచ్ స్టూడెంట్? అంటే సరే సెమినార్ ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ రేపు ఒక నేను అనుకుంటున్నాను, నేను సెమినార్ తీసుకోవాలి. నేను క్లాస్ మీన్స్ మీరు అందరూ కూర్చుంటారు, ఇతను ఏదో చెప్పేస్తాడు, వెళ్ళిపోతారు, వెళ్ళిపోతారు. అలా కాకుండా ఏం చెప్పాలంటే సెమినార్ తెరవాలి అంటే కనీసం 10 మంది ప్రశ్నలు వేయాలి. 10 మంది ప్రశ్నలు వేస్తే అప్పుడు సెమినార్ అంటే ఎవరు రూల్ దాకా వెళ్ళాలని తెలియదు అంటే రూల్ పెట్టారు. పెడితే క్వశ్చన్ అనేది ఈజీ కాదు, మీరు కూడా చదువుకుని రావాలి. రేపు వాళ్ళ టాపిక్ మీద ప్రెజెంటేషన్ అంటే మీరు కూడా ఎంత కొంత చదువుకుని వస్తారు. మీరు ఇద్దరు చెప్పిన శ్రద్ధగా పెట్టారు అంటే ఏం చేస్తున్నారు ఏంటి అది చెప్పిన దాన్ని బట్టి ఏంటంటే ఇది బాగుంది ఆడడం. ఇట్ ఈస్ నాట్ నెసెసరీ దట్ యూ షుడ్ ఆన్సర్ ఆల్ ది టైమ్, అది చెప్పాలని లేదు. కానీ ఏంటంటే ఇష్టం వచ్చి ఇంకా జాగ్రత్తగా ఎప్పుడు ప్రిపేర్ కావాలి. అప్పుడు ఫోకస్డ్గా ఉంటుంది అటెన్షన్ ఆఫ్ ది పార్టిసిపెంట్స్ అండ్ ది ఫోకస్డ్ ప్రిపరేషన్ ఆఫ్ ది స్పీకర్. అది మీరు కంపల్సరీ చేస్తే మీకు లాంగ్వేజ్ మీద కమెంట్ వస్తుంది. దట్ ఇస్ వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్. మోస్ట్ ఇంపార్టెంట్ మీకు ధైర్యం రావాలి. వచ్చేస్తే కమెంట్ రావాలి, కమెంట్ రావాలి. వస్తే అప్పుడు ఇది వస్తుంది. వాళ్ళు ఇప్పుడు మనట్లాగా లోపల నోకోడు విన్నారు కదా మీరు, లోపల నోకోడు హ్యాపీ అని లేక లోపల నోకోడు అంటే ఇక్కడ లీగల్ రిక్వైర్మెంట్స్ చెప్పగలిగితే మీ కోవిడ్ ఫోకస్ చేసుకుంటేనే హ్యాపీ లేక వాటితో చేసుకోవచ్చు. ఓకే, ఇప్పుడు ఆర్టిఫిషియల్ జనరేటివ్ AI వచ్చారు. ఇప్పుడు ప్రోగ్రామ్ చెప్తే అది ప్రోగ్రామ్ రాసేస్తాం. మరి మీరు చెప్పి గెస్ట్ చేయండి, ప్రోగ్రామ్ రాసడం అనేది ప్రోగ్రామ్ సిస్టమ్ రాసేస్తుంటే మీరు ఆ సిస్టమ్ ఏదైనా టూల్ వాడితే జనరేటివ్ ఏదో ఏ టూల్ వాడాలి అన్నది దాని మీద నేర్చుకోవాలి. రెండు మీరు టూల్ చేసేస్తారంటే కాదు, రిక్వైర్మెంట్ మీకు సరిగ్గా ఇవ్వగలగాలి. మీ రిక్వైర్మెంట్ ఇవ్వగలిగితేనే కరెక్ట్గా అవుట్పుట్ ఇస్తుంది. అందుకని దాని గురించి మీరు ఏ పని చేసినా దానికి ప్రాసెస్ మొత్తం ఏంటి, ఈ అడ్వాంటేజ్ ఏంటి, స్టెప్స్ ఏంటి అనేది నేర్చుకుంటే మీరు ఇవ్వగలరు. అలాగే టూల్స్ కూడా నేర్చుకుంటారు. టూల్స్ కూడా ఏదైనా ఎక్స్ప్లోర్ చేయాలి. టూల్స్ చేస్తే వస్తుంది. లేకపోతే ఏమవుతుంది, నేనే ప్రోగ్రామింగ్ వాళ్ళు చెప్పేస్తే అయిపోతుంది కదా, అలా కాదు. అది చేయలేదు అప్పుడు మన డిమాండ్ కూడా పెరుగుతుంది. అందుకని దాని మీద ప్రాక్టీస్ చేసాము. ఇలా ఉంది ఇదంతా సంస్కృతిలో ఒకటి ఆచార్య పాదమాదాంతే పాదం శిష్య స్వరేణయ పాదం సబ్రహ్మచారిశ్చ పాదం కాలక్రమేణ. పాదం అంటే కనుక్కోలేదు, మీరు టీచర్ నుంచి నేర్చుకునేది మనకోదు, మీ లేదు. పాదం ఆచార్య పాదమాదాంతే టీచర్ నుంచి వచ్చేది మనకోదు. పాదం శిష్య స్వమేధయ మీ ఓన్లీ ఇంటెలిజెన్స్ తో నేర్చుకునేది మనకోదు. పాదం సబ్రహ్మచారి ఫ్రెండ్స్ తోటి క్లాస్మేట్స్ తోటి వీళ్ళతో వాళ్ళ దగ్గర నుంచి వాళ్ళ ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ చేసింది, ఏం చేశారు, ఎలా చేశారు నేర్చుకోవడం ఉంటారు. తర్వాత నాలుగోది లాస్ట్ పాటు పాదం కాలక్రమేణ మీ ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ తోటి నేర్చుకుంటారు. అందుకని పక్క వాళ్ళు చేసిన ప్రాజెక్ట్ ఏదైనా ఉంటుంది, ఏంటి ఎలా చేస్తున్నాడు ఏంటి అది కూడా నేను కొంచెం ఫోకస్ చేయాలి. ఇప్పుడు who is the best cook in the world? Who is the best cook in the world? Who is the best cook in the world? Our mother is the best cook in the world. మనకి ఏం కావాలో ఎలా కావాలో అమ్మే చేసుకుంటారు కదా. ఇంటికి వెళ్తారు, మీకు గెలిచిన చేసి పెట్టారు, పెట్టాక అందుకు బాగుంది కదా అని అడుగుతారు. అడగండి అంటే రెగ్యులర్గా షీ ఆల్సో నోస్ నేను అలాగే చేస్తున్నాను కాబట్టి నేను అడగట్లేదు బాగానే ఉంటుంది అనుకోవడం కాదు, దాన్ని బాగానే ఉంది కదా ఎక్కువ చేసే కదా అంటే సింగిల్ ఫీడ్బ్యాక్ రెగ్యులర్గా. అలాగే మీరు ఏదైనా చేస్తే పరీక్ష రాశారు, ఇందులో మార్కులు తక్కువ వచ్చాయి, ఎందుకు తక్కువ వచ్చాయని వస్తారు అంటే ఏంటి తక్కువ వచ్చాయనుకుంటారు అనుకోకుండా ఎందుకు తక్కువ వచ్చాయని టీచర్ అడిగారనుకోండి, టీచర్ చెప్తాను నెక్స్ట్ మీరు ఇంప్రూవ్ చేసుకోవడానికి అది ఉపయోగపడతారు. మీరు ఐ డోంట్ నో హౌ మెనీ ఆఫ్ యు డు దట్, ప్లీజ్ డు దట్, దట్ విల్ హెల్ప్. మీ ఫీడ్బ్యాక్ తీసుకుంటే ఆన్సర్ వచ్చినా నేను తప్పు రాశానా అనిపిస్తుంది. అందుకని ఇదన్నమాట. ఎంటర్‌ప్రెన్యూర్స్ మంచి డిమాండ్ పెరుగుతుంది. సో ఎంటర్‌ప్రెన్యూర్స్ అంటే మీరు ఉద్యోగాలు మీరే ఉద్యోగాలకు విషయం ఒకళ్ళు I want you know, equipments and our ideas. అది we want automatically nation progress. అందుకని this ఆన్లైన్ కూడా ఆలోచించాలి. నాకు అయిపోయిన లాస్ట్ టైం నేను ఇంప్లిమెంటేషన్ ఓకే రైట్ సో యాక్చువల్ ఇప్పుడు చాలా మంది సింగిల్ అయిపోతారు చూడాలి. Right, all of us.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your uplifting words in your enlightenment.
So I think all our students have get some valuable speeches. You have gone through very much good advices, isn't it? Where is the Josh? Okay. And foremost, it is very heartfully that you have been engaged, interacted with our chief guest and guest of honor.